Welcome everyone, AdamTheWoo here. This is not a church dumpster, but it is my second channel, daily vlog channel. It's the TheDailyWoo. Check out this new t-shirt I got, The Breakfast Club. Don't you forget about me. Yesterday I went to Universal Studios Hollywood and they had this shirt in the gift shop. Look at that famous fist pump at the end as he's walking across the football field, right past and underneath the goalposts where you kick the field goal. And then that famous song comes into play. The 80s are my favorite genre and favorite era of movies, so I was pretty happy to see this shirt. Thank you, Universal Studios Hollywood, for stocking this in one of your gift shop. The gift shop that just supposedly, not supposedly, but just so happens to be directly across from the new Wizarding World of Harry Potter, which does not technically open until April 7th, but they are doing soft openings. I was there all day yesterday up until about 4:30 or 5 p.m. It looked like the Wizarding World of Harry Potter would not open for soft opening yesterday. There was a sadness down my face and in my heart, but alas, stayed the course, looked to the sky for hope, and they opened the floodgates into Hogsmeade, I think is the name of that little area. Hogsmeade into Hogswort, is it? Hogsworth or Hogswort? I'm a noob when it comes to Harry Potter, but I'm learning quickly, and I must say that one of my favorite, if not my favorite, theme park ride right now is the ride that opened currently at Universal Studios Hollywood. Super awesome. You get on this crazy arm crane thing and you go through a digital world, a real world of actual facade sets and onto computer screens. You're flying around. There's a dragon that breathes fire. It's absolutely incredible. It completely immerses you into the whole experience. So what do they call it? What do they call when you are a fan of Harry Potter? I've never seen any of the Harry Potter movies. The reason for that, and that's what I want to talk about today in today's vlog, is the fact that my love for movies is based in the 1980s. Simply by this t-shirt, you can tell that I am an 80s fan. I love Back to the Future. I love John Hughes movies like The Breakfast Club, 16 Candles, all of those old types of movies. And a movie I want to bring up today and talk about today is called Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Pee-wee's Big Adventure is one of my all-time favorite movies ever. When it comes to my two favorite movies that I watched when I was younger, Pee-wee's Big Adventure and Back to the Future. Back to the Future being number one, but Pee-wee's Big Adventure was a very close second. Now there are probably, let's be honest, probably about 10 movies that defined my childhood and my love for films of the 80s. But those two hold a special place in my heart, and that is the topic of this vlog. That is what I want to talk about today. Oh, look at this. A little helicopter flying over. I want to talk about my crazy brain, the way my mind works, and the way I, not intentionally, but subconsciously try to push away new things, especially in the form of movies. Star Wars, The Force Awakens came out. I was not a huge fan. A lot of people disagree with me on this. And the reason is not because I did not care for the movie itself so much, but because it was not the original. And I have this weird mindset that I'm trying to get rid of, where I'm trying to stop pushing away and rebuking things from my childhood that are being revamped. And this today is no exception, because today, or maybe even last night, within the last day or so, Pee Wee Herman, Paul Reubens, one of the greatest people from my childhood, has put out a new movie. I believe the name of the movie is Pee-wee's Big Holiday. Now, I could be incorrect in that, but I think holiday's in there somewhere. I have not done my research on this, and the reason for that is because there is a small portion of me that does not even want to see the movie, and that's what I want to ask you. Should I see the new Pee Wee Herman movie? If you were to poll the entire population of the planet Earth, I would say I am probably in the top 10 to 20 people ever who could call themselves the biggest Pee-wee's Big Adventure fan. I loved Pee-wee's Playhouse, but there was something about Pee-wee's Big Adventure that resonated with me. My love for it. Tim Burton's very first feature full-length film brought Pee Wee Herman into the superstardom status. In fact, I expressed my love for that film by doing the filming locations over on the AdamTheWoo channel. Just look up Pee Wee's Big Adventure filming locations, and I did a very detailed search all around Southern California. Took me a couple days. Justin Scard went with me, helped me out. We did this a few years ago. I love that movie. The following movie came out, Big Top Pee Wee. I must confess, I did not like Big Top Pee Wee at all. There were a couple things that were kind of funny in it, but as a whole, it did not really sum up Pee Wee's character, and it just didn't really make a whole lot of sense as the sequel, if you will, to Pee Wee's Big Adventure. So now let's jump forward a couple decades to this new movie that is on Netflix now. And I want to ask you, should I watch Pee Wee's Big Holiday? Is that something I should watch? If you have seen it, and you are of the old school persuasion and mindset like I am, leave a comment down below. I would like to know what you think of that movie if you have seen it. If you have not seen it, share your opinion by leaving a comment if you think it is something that I would like to see. Is it better for me to just continue having my passion and my feelings on the old school 80s Pee Wee, or should I transfer that and try to harness in my affection for this new movie? That is really what I want to know. Is that something that makes any sense? Am I making any sense today in today's vlog? It's very weird when you grow up, but your mind stays, your passions stay back to when you were 11, 12, 13 years old. And then you see something that is trying to rekindle your youth. And sometimes it just doesn't have the same feel, it doesn't have the same effect on you. And then other times, you wish you had never even delved into the new subject matter because it kind of bums you out. Let's say seeing a remake or a rehash of one of your favorite films, or maybe even seeing a band that you grew up loving, maybe back in the 70s or the 80s or the 90s, and then seeing them perform in 2016, and you had never seen them live. You had only heard them on record, or you heard them on CD, or you had seen YouTube videos of them performing live back in their heyday, and then you watch them perform in the current day, and you think, I kind of wish I would have never gone to that concert, gone to that movie. Is it better to stay, your mindset stay in the past and embrace new things that are current today? Or is it good to support the past and try to bring that forward? That's what I'm asking. I love Pee Wee Herman. I love Paul Reubens. In fact, when I did the filming locations of Pee Wee's Big Adventure, he commented on the video and gave a whole thread on the video on Facebook. Pee Wee Herman's Facebook, which has a gazillion, like 1 million followers, commented on my video on social media saying that I did a heck of a job hunting down all the spots, that it brought back a lot of memories for him. And that made me super happy because I love Pee Wee Herman. I love the character, Paul Reubens. Paul Reubens playing the character of Pee Wee Herman. So I want to embrace this new Pee Wee, but I don't want to hurt my soul. So that is where you come in. Should I see should I see the knee? You want to see the knee? There's the knee. That's the knee. There's nothing wrong with my knee, but that's my knee. Oh, by the way, check it out. The poison oak is subsiding nicely. This right here is still a little kind of gnarly, but it is healing. This poison oak has been prevalent for over a month. Do not get poison oak. It is no fun. All right, I look forward to reading your comments. Yesterday's vlog at Universal was about 2.5 to 3 minutes. And the reason it was so short is because Universal Studios Hollywood, the cell phone signal is atrocious there. It is absolutely horrible. They do have Wi-Fi, but in certain areas of the park, it's very hard to tap into that Wi-Fi. Yesterday, I was stressing out the whole time. How am I going to upload a vlog? How am I going to upload a vlog? And since I filmed these vlogs unedited the day that I upload them, like this one will be uploaded less than an hour after I film it. And since I was at Universal all day yesterday, the only option I had was to upload the vlog from there. It was very stressful. So my solution was to just do a 2 or 3 minute vlog, because if it would have been 10 or 11 minutes like this one, it would have taken me 4 or 5 hours to upload it on the really shoddy cell phone service that is there. That is one of the very few things that is kind of negative about Universal Studios Hollywood. Everything else is excellent. The new Harry Potter land is going to propel that theme park into the stratosphere of popularity. If you decide to go to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter in Hollywood, if you live out in California and you go, just remember, it is not technically open every day, and it might not open the day you go. But from what I can tell, from the couple times I've gone in the last month and from other people who have gone, it seems like they open later in the afternoon for about an hour or two. So try to get there later in the afternoon. Keep your eyes peeled, and maybe those gates of the Wizarding World will open and you can stifle and get inside there and ride the new ride. What is the name of the new ride? Does anyone know the name of the new ride that is there? They have it in Orlando, but Orlando does not have the 3D steampunk-esque type goggles that you wear. The ride's awesome. I also heard this. In Orlando, there's been about 10 to 12 instances of people vomiting a little protein spill on the ride in Orlando. But here in Hollywood, well, actually this is Orange County that I'm in technically, but up in Hollywood, 30 miles away from here, they have had like 50, maybe even more than that, occurrences of people getting sick on the ride because the 3D messes with your head, and the way that crazy arm spins around and the dragon and all the crazy stuff going on. So do not eat before you get on that ride. Or maybe do eat if you enjoy spilling your lunch all over yourself. I handled it pretty well. In fact, yesterday I wrote it 2 times in a row, which was amazing. By the last part of the second time, I started to feel a little bit on the queasy side. Not wheezy from the Jeffersons. Hi, my name is George Jefferson. This is my wife, Wheezy. Not wheezy, but I felt a little queasy inside. So don't ride it twice in a row. But it's a super awesome ride. I highly encourage you to go there and ride that ride. I had a good time. I'm going to go inside here now, and I'm going to get some caffeine and start the day off. Hope you guys have a great day. I love you guys. Thanks for watching these vlogs. Thanks for going to AdamTheWoo.Spreadshirt.com. Getting t-shirts, that helps me travel, helps me do things. From the mundane, like talking about Pee-wee in this vlog, to the exciting, like meeting a dinosaur yesterday, to going to filming locations. And also, I've expressed this before, the difference between the two channels is my main channel is an unedited, that's where I do the abandoned stuff, that's where I do the theme park edited more stuff, that's where I do the adventures, that's where I do filming locations, that's where I did the new video, the battleship. The battleship video is getting a lot of very great comments, and I must thank Jim and the crew there at the USS Iowa for that chance for me to go there. But the difference between the main channel and this channel, I film these videos every day, no matter what I am doing. I don't have a day off. Every single day, wherever I am, I have to film a video early in the day, usually by noon or earlier on the West Coast time. That way by 3, 4, 5 p.m. at the latest on the East Coast, let's say Florida, New Jersey, Philadelphia, New York City, all that. By 5 o'clock, you are getting inundated with the Daily Woo. And I take this vlog very seriously. I have not missed today. The first thing I think about every single day when I wake up is putting a vlog into the world. And this is only my second channel. My first channel is really the priority, the mecca. That is what brought you here probably to this second channel. But all that put aside, this channel is very, very important to me and is always on my mind, always prevalent, always something that I am striving to put stuff out there. So keep in mind through the comments when you leave a comment and you say, why is this vlog so short? Why is this vlog at this location that I don't want to see? Because I am living my life, and in between living my life, I'm trying to present what I am doing on a daily basis to you. So thank you for understanding. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Remember to leave some comments about the new Pee-wee movie. Should I see it? Should I not see it? What do you think about the subject matters that I have talked about today? And I'm going to end this vlog with one last thing. This brick wall. And I'm going to do a little thing. Should I see? Look at this. Should I see the new... Actually, that's not really a good one. Let's do this. Do this like this. I'm trying to do like a shrugging of the shoulders. Should I see... There's a guy over there at the barber shop that's looking at me like, why is that guy shrugging his shoulders? He's going to throw his shoulder out of proportion. He's going to throw his shoulder. Oh, by the way, look at this door. I always wonder what does this door lead to? Weird, closed up door. All right, see you guys later. Goodbye.